Yes, sir.
Dog, come on, dog.
Hold on, Reverend. Oh, precious. Oh my God! Jesus!
If I do walk real side, I definitely.
Play Rufus. Come on, Doc.
Greetings. Thank you all for tuning in to the BzNz Internet Talk Radio Show. We're so excited and happy to have you here tonight to be with us in our broadcast live stream. Just a few housekeeping chores before we get started and your gracious host comes online. Tonight you are in one of the best places that you could ever be, and for that you should just go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Real quick, we'd like to give you a disclaimer. The show is not responsible for anything that is said on the show. There's your disclaimer. During the show, if you are vibing with us, you feeling what we're saying, and you would love to just give us a love token, where you're going to see at the bottom of the screen is going to say Cash App Tyron Joe, $ Tyron Joe, TYRENJO. Anything that you can give would be greatly appreciated. A one, a two, or a few. We greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor of the program, please go to our Instagram page at BzNz Talk. At BzNz Talk, our Instagram page. Also, you can go to our Facebook page at BzNz Talk, at BzNz Talk, and we will be glad to work with you. And also, a quick reminder throughout the show, I want to let you know that the likes are free, the dislikes are free, the love button is free, the share button is free, and the subscribe button is free. 5 things while you're viewing this broadcast. 5 things while you're learning and growing. 5 things that is for free, and we would love for you to partake in that during the program. Last but not least, once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in to our program, our broadcast, our live stream, because you are the ones that run the show. Thank you all. Peace. Be blessed.
We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. 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 BzNz, BzNz, Internet Talk Radio. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta
You are now tuned into BzNz Internet Talk Radio, where the relationship talk is the conversation that never sleeps and the payoff is never cheap.
That's right, where the payoff is never, and I do mean never, never cheap. But you know how we do. We're gonna talk about it. Shout out to Trail Money. Let's go.
We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. 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 BzNz, BzNz, Internet Talk Radio. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn.
Yo, too much we gotta learn. Oh man. Too much. We're gonna get back to some music here in a minute. Man, I'm about to just turn this camera on real quick. Man, just holler at my folks real quick before we get back to the music. Man, I hope y'all can hear me. Hope y'all can hear me tonight. Hope I ain't. Let me see what my volume's looking like. Hope y'all can hear me tonight. We gonna have ourselves a party. Do you hear me? We gonna have ourselves a party, man. Who all in the chat? Do I have anybody in the chat room? Let me take this down so y'all can see your boy. Yeah. First off, though, before we get back to the music, my name is not Rick. Okay, I can't go nowhere. Mugs calling me Rick Ross. Do I look like Rick Ross to anybody up in there today? Talking about, hey, Ricky. My name is not Rick, but I am Tyron Joe, your gracious host of the BzNz Internet Talk Radio Show. That's who I am. I am him. I'm not Rick. I'm not Rick Ross. I ain't like this big husky white boy. I was just walking into the Target. He was like, hey, has anybody ever told you look like Rick Ross? I'm like, has anybody ever told you could play linebacker for the IU Bloomington the Hoosiers? Anywho, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling tonight? We're gonna have ourselves a good little time. Man, we got a lot of we got a few current events and some videos to look at tonight. But yeah. Y'all already know, hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button. Let your neighbor and let your friend know that we are live tonight. And that we came to play no games. That's right, we not here to play no games tonight. We want to leave you happy.
want you to leave here full, satisfied, ready to fight and push through to see the next day, to see the next week, the next month, the next year. This is why we are here on live. We're not here to play games with you. We're not here to run no game. We're just here to give you something to think about and to give you something to enjoy that will inspire you to continue to do the work that you are doing, the positive work that you are doing indeed. This broadcast is brought to you by Real Men Drink Water, because our ladies need us to be king, conquer the bed. You don't drink your water, you can't use your third leg. We are certainly grateful and satisfied of being here tonight. And you already know how we do before we get started. We gotta play these jams, man. Everybody been talking about these jams. Everybody been talking about these jams. They like, man, where the music been at? I said, well, you know, we had to take a little break from the music. We had to take a little break, but we back. We are back. We are back in the house tonight. Oh. Hey. Oh, I'm using a different board today. Let me see if I can do what I do. Hold on. Fiesta. Hey, tell me how you see that she's with me. Fiesta. Hey. Fiesta. Man, have you seen her? Man. My. Hey. Let's welcome Jesse Lee Peterson to the show. Beta. Let's welcome Baby Boy to the show.
I like it.
Yeah, I know you do, girl. I know you do, girl.
I want to run a little bit.
Hey. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Shorty, won't you come my way? John, put some bars on there, John. Big John.
BzNz all day. We got something we want to say. Hey, we gonna talk about it.
Keep going. What can't you say that?
We gonna talk about it. We can't walk around it. We gotta talk about it. Current events.
Yes, sir.
About to get lit. About to get rich. Trying to make some dollars out some cents. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
And we going live. Like it's not 5. We don't take no jive.
Yes, sir. Oh. They ain't ready. Man, I ain't got my
Never
board
ready.
I can't do no mixing and scratching. This is a different board over here. Yeah, we gotta update this board right here. Let's see what this about to do right here.
go. Let's go. Ah.
God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. Not all, but most.
Okay, let's try this one. Alright, let's go. That don't want to go. Okay. Let's see.
I'm a PhD.
Yep, I know you are.
I'm a PhD.
I know you are. I know you are. I know you are.
I'm a PhD.
Let's see what this do right here. Man. None of these songs want to play, huh? Let's see. Hold on, man. I know this song gonna play right here. I know this song gonna play. Let's go. That don't want to play. Oh, man. Man, I gotta get my all right, let's see if this will play. Yeah, it's gonna play. Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go. Go ahead, John.
Ooh. I need an apple bomb. You gotta give me some. You know I'm number one. Here to tell like, ooh, can't say that on the radio because we doing current events like, here we go. And the beat keep flowing, keep going. Tyron Joe, the hostess with the mostest. Yeah, we still coasting. Never overdosing. We kicking it live. Subscribe. Hit the button.
Yes,
you can get notifications. We on Facebook, all over the nation. We on YouTube and all that. The real fact. Bring it back. Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The apple bomb said you gotta put me on. All right, we ready now. Yeah. I had to share the live, y'all. I had to share. It took a little minute right there, but we good now. Bonita, I can't wait to meet ya. Bonita, can't wait to meet ya. Bonita. Bonita, can't wait to meet ya, Bonita. Can't wait to meet ya, Bonita. Can't wait to meet ya, Bonita. Say it with me. Can't wait to meet ya, Bonita. ya, Bonita. Can't wait to meet ya, Bonita. Oh, I got another one for him, John. I got another one for him. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Oh man, hold on. Let me turn this one off. This ain't even in my this ain't even in my deck right here. But I gotta play this one though, because he told me give my boy Rhyme a shout out, man. Reckless Rhyme aside. Hey John, hold on. Hey John.
Go ahead.
Hey, tell me how you think this sound. I can't really play the whole thing because dude, he kind of out there with them lyrics, but you know what? I might go on and play it. Here you go.
Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you
it's
really
a video that go with
this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. If you don't buy a pussy, then you acting like a pussy. I'm a strip club veteran and you are just a rookie. Order 5,000 ones just to throw that shit. When Homicide walk in, they gon' know that shit. We VIP, we don't need ID. These 20 niggas are rich, plus they came with me. Bottle after bottle, delivered to our section. We celebrating, my homie just won the election. Want a bird's eye view, put your legs on my shoulders. The night is still young, but we're only getting older. Club light shining on my Figaro chain. I'm a rapper, but look like I'm the leader of a gang. Show me that you really trying to make this money.
Show me that you really trying to make this money.
Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to
make this money.
Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money.
$40 on day.
You really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money.
Show me that you got it in the first place. Ain't no competition when I enter, I get first place. Meet me at the studio, we trapping out the workspace. Talking about I'm lady, glad I showed up in the first place. You know that I'm all about a profit. It ain't tricking if you got it, nigga. Come about your pockets. Pussy running like a faucet. Show me what's inside your wallet. Tell him send me my deposit. Where my money at? And tell him that the money don't make me. He wanna fly me, I just ask him where he wanna take me. Bitches always worry about a bitch like me, but I'm just trying to get this money, short to get like me.
Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money. Show me that you really trying to make this money.
Yes, sir. Come get it. Oh, let me grab my money.
You clowned today.
Oh man, that's my boy Ryan. Woo-wee. So you try to get this money. Who ready for the 40? That's all you get is 40. Oh man, let me quit playing. All right, what's been going on, John?
Nothing, same old man, ready for these current events. Hey, that's another place we ain't did a show at.
Well,
the strip club.
Man, they ain't ready.
We can interview some ladies on how they got into the life.
I've been wanting to do that too. I ain't found none. Old girl, your girl said she had a friend that was one. I was trying to get her on, but she didn't block me. Now she got enough feelings and blocked me. You remember little CC? Yeah, she got enough feelings.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm pretty. There's some other ones that had pretty good stories.
Mm-hmm. I want to interview them too. Like you know what I'm saying. What made you get into the game? Because you know some of them they come with the same story everybody else. Where you know times was hard and you know I had to do what I had to do to feed my kids. But some of them ain't even got no kids though.
Or I was putting myself through school.
And some of them ain't even going to school. You know what I'm saying? Mugs just be making up stuff to make themselves sound good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, I'm trying to let everybody know we on. We on. We tell D. We on. We're on. All right, let's do this first one though. McDonald's. Ladies and gentlemen, McDonald's. We got to talk about the McDonald's incident. Let me read a little bit for you. A McDonald's employee dies days after being shot over serving cold fries. The McDonald's employee, who police said was shot by a man after serving cold fries to the suspect's mother, has died. The NYPD said Friday morning. I ain't gonna say the person's name, but they said he died to a gunshot wound to his neck. The police arrested the guy that killed him. Said he was 20 years old. Man, come on, man. Mugs is really out here tweaking. Mugs that really lost their mind. That boy's mama called him and said that he out of control. So therefore, when she said he's out of control, she said, come up here and handle this all over some cold fries. Man, this world gonna die and go to hell, man. I mean, I'm just serious, playing out. This world really is jacked up with you got single moms out here calling their sons baby boy niggas that stay at home because of some cold fries. What kind of world is this that we live in, y'all? Fries was cold and she trying to argue with this man. So she called her son. She put the man on FaceTime and said that come handle him. And he killed him. Guess he was just trying to shoot him, but that shot took him out. This world is pathetic, man. All over some cold French fries. All over some cold French fries. What kind of world is this that we live in? And before we get really going, man, shout out to Scoop Podcast Studio for allowing us to come in here tonight. Please hit them up, look them up on Facebook, Instagram, Scoop Podcast Studio if you want to place an ad in the magazine. This magazine been going on over 30-some years right here in the city of Indianapolis. You want to put an ad to advertise your business, hit them up. But some cold French fries. She said it tastes right. They was cold. Come on, you know how y'all do. Come on, ladies, you know how y'all do. Y'all put that hand on y'all hip. You say, MF, you better give me what I said. These fries ain't right, so you gonna give me some free fries. And you like, well, these fries the same temp as all the other fries as everybody else getting. And they didn't say that they was cold. Why you said that the fries cold? What did they just say? Single moms always give their sons a little extra. That's what I'm saying. These single moms is out of control. Man, let me bring the panel in on this. So let the panel speak on this one. What up, y'all?
What city was this?
New York.
New York.
Let me bring the panel in on this. So let the panel turn that down, D. What up, y'all?
What city was this?
All right, gangster. What's up?
Man, hold on. Wait. I know you're not covered up under the covers, D.
Hey man, I'm all in everything, man.
Hey, get your
No,
boy
brother. Hey,
John.
what?
Get him, John.
I'm just checking to make sure you on the
I
point
see
here,
him.
cause I was, I had my baseball bat ready today, cause we supposed to been going riding and racking up some heads today. We supposed to been bashing some heads in today.
We can handle that tomorrow or next week. They got me working a tight schedule.
Oh well, we can't do it tomorrow, cause I got to go and show my face to this job. They just begging for me to come to work, so I'm gonna go ahead and make them happy.
Oh, okay. Well, we holler at them next week. Yeah, they got me on a tight schedule. Yeah.
Hey, let me talk about these fries real quick.
Go ahead.
So, see, that's why the last time I went to Popeyes, I saw the supervisor, and the supervisor had a gun on her hip, and I'm like, since when are you allowed to carry your gun at work? It was the one, probably the one I'm talking about that was always getting robbed.
Wait, which
And with
Popeyes
last,
you talking about? There's a whole bunch of them that get robbed. You
it
talking about
was,
the
I
one
think,
on 38th Street?
yeah,
On
and
38th and Keystone?
yes, yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And last time I went up there, the super was a female. She had her whole gun on her hip, and I'm like, dang, since when can employees for fast food restaurants wear they firearm?
Yeah, you
And
got
so
you got these days.
now I'm understanding. And this is back before open carry. So now I'm starting to understand. In New York, you can't have no personal firearms, to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. I mean, they're gonna have to change these laws, man, so people can be able to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's crazy. Over some cold fries.
Cold fries.
Well,
And now see if they was able to carry, as soon as he pulled up back up to the drive-through and pull that piece out, whoever was there could have whipped their own piece out and at least defended themselves. But
What you
well,
got on that D?
well, I'm gonna say it like this, man. I believe in being able to defend yourself, but if anybody looking at the stats, since Indianapolis and said no permit, the shootings have skyrocketed. Okay, I'll pat you on the back and say, yeah, the criminals gonna get the guns anyway.
Where'd
Okay,
you read that at?
well, see, in Indianapolis, the stats. All you got to do is look at the stats. I was checking out the police scanner the other night, and man, I mean, it's just crazy the way they just run around there popping people. East side, west side, north side, south side. 15-year-old dude just got popped right over here on a rally about a day or so ago. 24 less than 48 hours. Some dude down here on 4200 East Washington got popped. Little young teenager. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. I mean, I understand a lot of people are confused on the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, but you had to look at it for what it's worth. When the forefathers put that together, they was at war with British. They was at war with Britain at the time. They wasn't looking at these guys around here. Now, if they really would like to do some stats, they can check it out and see that the most of the violent people in the city of Indianapolis right now is the people that's smoking that yazoo that's been cut. I mean, I know they got meth and heroin and all that other junk going on, but most of the people that are committing these violent crimes and running around here shooting people are people that are smoking that yazoo. Right here the other day, we had a guy shoot a guy right there on Brookville Road. Brookville Road in Southeastern. I mean, that's crazy, man. It's either Brookville Road in Southeastern or either Brookville Road in Emerson. And the bad thing about it is the cat worked with the guy that killed him. Now, for the New York incident, now that mama done called baby boy to come up there and do what they call it, a 387 or 187 or whatever they call it, what's she gonna do now? Her son got a rap, a felony rap, a murder. Were those fries really worth it? I mean, I understand being upset for fries, but come on, work with me a little bit. What's the setup on that? How do you justify cold fries taking your son out. You arguing about cold fries. What, $2, $3? And now you got to go get a lawyer and try to figure out a way to keep this boy from spending the rest of his life
Right.
in prison over some fries. I'm talking about fries. I ain't talking about money. I ain't talking about nobody beating you down. I'm talking about cold fries.
Man, it's pathetic, man. I'm telling you. Pathetic.
I mean, how does a mother justify her son doing that? She knew her son had a gun. And she calls him up there to set the man in straight. I mean, come on. Okay, he came up there, set the man straight. The man's dead. Son's going to prison. What's mama doing now? Eating hot fries every day? Stupidity.
Right.
Stupidity. Now listen. I'm not against black people. I'm not against white people. I'm against idiocracy at its best. I guarantee you the ones that done that shooting in New York was darker skinned.
You already know.
It's ridiculous. I mean, just like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I ain't gonna bother that, man. It's crazy.
Wait. Let's get back to the carrying guns. Man, we had a time where you're gonna have to do it. Like me, I went to school for law enforcement. I did gun training years ago. I'm gonna have to go back and do it again because I forgot. But I was against it. I was like, man, I'm not carrying no gun because I'm like, I know the type of person I am. I actually use it. You know what I'm saying? My mind would get some use out of it. So I'm like, no, I don't want to carry no gun. But man, it's just crazy when you can't go nowhere in a crowd without getting shot up. At work, I was at work last night. Some guys got on my bus. They had just came back from Vegas. Guess what they were saying? They were saying, man, they talking among themselves. They're like, man, such just called and told me we just made it because they said after we got on our plane, after our plane took off, they said they shut the Vegas airport down because it was a guy in there shooting. Active shooter. Come on, you trying to catch a plane, mugs in that shooting.
Well, it's crazy. I mean, I picked my granddaughter up the other day to take her home from work. She worked up there at the KK.
Yeah.
And by the time I could get from the KK to bring her to drop her off at the house, man, I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. There was one car that had all the windows shot out, and it was like 3 or 4 cars where this one car that had the windows and doors all shot up out at down here on 30th and Post. And they had like 7 or 8 police cars, a couple of ambulance. And this one car, I guess it must have, when they was doing the shooting at the car, the dude must have, girl, guy, whoever was driving, must have lost control of the car, but they wiped out 3 or 4 other cars that was parked. And that's ridiculous. What?
That was by our apartment.
Yeah, it was right there where I had to drop her off at. And the crazy part about it, while the police and the ambulance was there trying to investigate the scene, we had, I'm gonna say it like this, and I know somebody gonna get upset, but I'm an old man and I'll do my thing when they step to me. We had chocolate covered Negroes still trying to pull their car in the parking lot, seeing the parking lot is blocked off. And they're blowing their horn at the police and the ambulance so they can move, so that they can get in and park their car. I'm talking about Negroes at the worst. I mean, this is an active police scene right here. Somebody shooting around here, and little kids play around in those apartments all the time. What if one of them fools, ain't nobody accounted for all of them loose bullets that then went through the cars and flying around there? Ain't nobody accounted for all of them shells. How do they know it didn't go through the wall and hit somebody? Like the little kid a couple of months ago that was in the bed sleeping. Some fool driving down the street shoots up there and pops him in the foot because he's up there sleeping. He's sleeping. He didn't know nothing about what's going on in the street. Fools. And, I know the Bible said don't call nobody a fool, but, because the scripture said, fool is said in his heart, there is no God. But look at these dummies.
Yeah.
And they're mad at the white man when it's the black man shooting and destroying the black man's neighborhood.
Do y'all think stricter gun laws would solve that?
I believe that they need to tighten the grip upon the gun laws. Because okay, check it out. Check it out. Japan has almost, I'll say it like this, almost zero gun violence in Japan. Almost zero. They got tight, strict gun laws over there. You can't be caught with a gun without a special permit. And it's so hard for you to get a gun in Japan till it's ridiculous. They have almost zero guns violence over there. Here we as Americans, and don't get me wrong, everybody can pack they can heat they want to. Amen. You know, I used to do it when I was a little, call myself a scallywag dude back in the day.
Oh no, wait, D. You just got to talk about carrying a bat earlier. Hold on, D. What's going on?
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that baseball bat, because you know up in Chicago, ain't that what Al Capone used to set his people straight? A baseball bat.
Hey,
I
use a variety.
Y'all know why that worked. The reason that worked in Japan, because they have been doing that for years and years. You know what I'm saying? It even became a time where if you were a samurai, you couldn't carry your sword out in public no more, because they made a law to do away with that. So they made it so unless you were law enforcement or some kind of gangster like Triad or something, you can't have no gun. So they've been doing that, and they've been sticking to that. The problem here is, when this country was formed, the founding fathers said you have the right to bear arms, but it can be regulated by your state. So that's why now you have some states where you can carry and some states where you can't carry. I believe if you're in a state, New York, California, somewhere where you can't have a handgun, period, I believe that's unconstitutional because it goes against your Second Amendment rights. And this also what I believe. In this country, because we already have so much violence, I keep saying it over and over again, the gangsters, the mentally unstable, the people who don't give no care about the law are still going to get their hands on these guns. So what happens when Joe Blow wants to try to rob your house with an AR-15, but the government says you can't have one? If Joe Blow criminal can have an AR-15, I should be able to have an AR-15 to even the playing field. That's how I feel.
Well, according to Mr. D and the Constitution, they both believe that the Second Amendment was not written for you.
Wrong again.
And I believe that's correct, because when it was written, we were 3/5 of a man, so they didn't technically mean us. But too bad, so sad, times have changed, and they gotta acknowledge me, and they gotta acknowledge my rights, and I want my gun rights. I'm sitting here on my porch right now with some in reach, because last time we did our podcast, I was sitting out here and it was a guy walking up and down the street talking about, "You seen my cat?" And he was peeking in people's backyards and peeking in their windows and stuff, talking about, "Yeah, I'm looking for my cat." I said, "Okay."
You're gonna sit down somewhere.
I swear to God, he said he was looking for his cat. I said, "Okay, you keep looking for your cat. I got something right here just in case you get stupid."
Right, that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna be looking all up in my bushes and stuff. Get up out of here, dude.
Okay, how about I play the devil's advocate?
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna play it right with you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Okay, I understand what Big John is saying. He's my man, Big John. I understand what he's saying about carrying that stuff. It's better to have it than to need it and not have it. But here's the setup. Okay, the criminals are packing AK-47s, AR-15s, and all that old junk. Law enforcement is carrying what? They don't have ARs. They don't have AKs.
Yes, they do. They got it if they need it. SWAT.
The only way you're gonna see one of them is a SWAT team. SWAT team don't come out, you ain't gonna see it. Now, yesterday, between the hours of 4 and 6 o'clock, there was some cat and there was a lighter pigmented individual that was riding around in some apartments, shooting his gun off and carrying on. Okay, the cops finally swooped down and got him, took him, cuffed him, and took him on
Here
out.
in Indianapolis?
Yeah, it was down here in Indianapolis.
Wow, he just
And
shooting at different houses.
yeah, I mean, he was just riding through the apartment complexes and shooting them up. I'll just throw it like this on the southeast side of the city. But
Wow.
anyway, man,
Hey,
you're gonna have knuckleheads because that's what make the world go round. So most of the people that are doing this gun violence, don't take my word for it, fact check it, are darker pigmented individuals under the age of 30, don't have a right to have it no way, but got it anyway, and trying to consider themselves to be gangbangers when the original gangbangers have hung up their guns and say, hey, that ain't the life to have. But the newbies are trying to reestablish the old movement of the gangbangers. And what you've got here is you've got a whole bunch of people running around here with guns that should not have access to them. Yeah, the crooks are going to get them because that's what they do. But you should have, the legislators should tighten it. I believe, my opinion, the legislators should go ahead and put a stranglehold on giving out these military style guns to individuals that are not using them for military purposes. If you want a military gun, go on take the oath. Go on
What
over there
about
and take the
hunting?
oath. Because see,
What about hunting?
it's a huh?
What about hunting?
You don't need no military style gun to hunt. You already got the animal at a disadvantage. He's running on his hands and foot, and you shooting at him with your hands. So
Well,
you
let me
know
give you. I'm gonna tell you something you probably won't know. The down south region of this country is overran by wild boars. Now, this is something you can fact check. It's overran by wild boars, and it's so many wild boars. They're mating so much to their multiplying and breeding, and that's why you can dang near go hog hunting down south at your leisure. I just saw a video today from Colin Noir that two guys got surrounded by some wild boars. It was like 15 wild boars. And the only reason they were able to save themselves is because they had a semi-automatic AR-15 with them. And they were able to pop those boars off that was running at them, basically trying to kill them. Because down south, a black woman got mauled and killed by 4 wild boars. It just came out of nowhere and killed her. So when you say you don't need that kind of stuff to hunt, some people might beg to differ.
Okay, I'll give you a K, a grade K on that. You know, I'll let you get away with that. but still, I mean, even in the state of Indiana, they will open up deer season so you can go down there and blow the deers away. I think it's an unfair advantage for the hunters to hunt the deers and to hunt those animals. But then again, look at the guys that was surrounded by them boars. What were them guys doing down there? You mean a boar just gonna look up and see you and, oh, okay, there's a human. Let me go attack that human. What we do is we say, okay, we're going hunting deer. We're going hunting boars. We're going hunting squirrels. We go hunting for everything. And, you know, we start the fight and then we get upset if they try to retaliate. It's just,
you mad
so,
your mom.
That's crazy. I mean, that's
Tyler,
really crazy.
You said you was gonna play devil advocate. What you think?
I forgot. Man, I didn't did so much. I forgot what I was gonna say. Cause
that's all right. I got a razor in there. We're gonna trim that beard up.
No, I'm playing devil's
about the gun laws.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate with D because just the other day it was a situation that happened with D where he told somebody, he said, I got my baby sitting right here with me. Hello.
Now,
I ain't trying to call him out, but I'm just saying.
okay, I'm gonna have to hit the
Yeah.
3D button on my TV. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to hit. I'm gonna have to hit the 3D button on my TV so I can punch T right in the head right now.
I'm just saying. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. So, hey, look,
Hey,
guns have a purpose. Guns serve their purpose. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, guns serve their purpose, just like them guys run around with them little 3-inch knives and cut you 1,000 ways before you know you're bleeding.
Right. Right. See, that's why I keep one of those with me. I keep them with me. So, I don't even think I got one on me right now. I ain't got them with me right now, but I normally keep them with me. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, be
Yeah, but
serious with that bad boy.
yeah, but all you had to do is look at the stats, man. I mean, they didn't. Now, July the 1st was the law that says no permit. You had fools out there, man, carrying guns 6 or 7 months before July. I mean, you're putting okay. I'll say it like this: you've already got the lighter pigmented police officer that is scared of the darker pigmented man.
Mhm.
So you put this law into effect, and when he stops you, automatically his stuff is halfway out of his holster because he's scared anyway. And then what happened? Boom. He'd have had a panic attack and shot you because you accidentally had Tourette's syndrome.
Mm.
So he didn't kill you because you sick.
Mm-hmm.
Who benefits off of that? He's got cross the board immunity. Even if he is guilty, they're gonna make it look like he's innocent.
Well, that's a case by case thing, and that's why social media has been putting light on that. That's why it's good that you always have a camera in your vehicle, and we teach our children how to interact with law enforcement.
Yeah,
And we start saving up money for legal counsel. So when we get in them situations, we can always have a lawyer instead of a public defender.
well,
Kind of quiet right now.
well, I guess that would be okay. I guess because if you can afford a lawyer, you might as well go ahead and just walk around with 17,000 guns on you.
Yeah.
I mean, the law is the law.
Let's go to our next topic. This a strange one right here. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you that may not watch the famous podcast, let me see, The Breakfast Club. Angela Yee. I'll put the flyer back up on the board so everybody can see. Angela Yee, top right corner. Angela Yee, top right corner. The radio personality, co-host on Power 105.1 radio show, The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne. DJ Envy shocked the morning show fans this week when she tweeted out that the show, as you know it, is officially over because she is departing for good. The Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over. That's what she tweeted the other day. And they said that she'd be sticking around for a whole nother month until they found her replacement. And they said that she said that she's going to get her own show, her own radio show that she's going to host. She said that she came before she started the Breakfast Club. She said she was doing what is it? She said she was doing Sirius XM. And now she got the Angela Yee podcast. So I'm trying to figure out, well, how many shows you want? What more do you want, Angela? You gonna already be doing morning radio. Then you got the podcast, I guess. But here's my thing. What are you gonna do differently now, Angela, that they not doing on the Breakfast Club that's going to make a difference? Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you, I'm really not a avid listener of the Breakfast Club. I listened to them when I was in Minnesota driving school bus the bus they gave me to drive, they had a little radio. It was set to that station. That's about the few stations that they had, black station that they had. So I just kept it on that one. And I would hear them in the morning on my way driving to work. And some stuff I hear, I'm like, okay, I agree with that. But for the most part, a lot of stuff they said on there, I'm like, man, I ain't with it. But one of the reasons why I watched them on YouTube when they would just post up the interviews that they would have of different speakers, different authors, different entertainers that I follow. Like they had a lot of plenty members from the Nation of Islam. Of course, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They had his assistant, Minister Ishmael Muhammad. They had Minister Dr. Tony, not Tony, Dr. They had Dr. Tony Muhammad on there too. Also, Dr. Wesley Muhammad. And of course, right here in the city of Indianapolis, our very own Minister Nuri Muhammad, the head minister of Mars 74, right here in Indianapolis. They had them on. They had all them on the Breakfast Club. So of course, I stayed tuned in to listen to. They had Dick Gregory on there. I wanted to listen to him. I think they had Dr. Sabio on there. I wanted to listen. I'm saying, a lot of greats. That's why I listened. But all the other stuff, they could throw that out the window. So I just want to know, Angela, what are you going to do different? Because I didn't watch that lip service podcast. Nah. The lip service podcast, it ain't hidden. It's not. The lip service podcast. It is not hidden for me because it's very sexual. All they talk about is having an orgasm. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much her message on Lip Service Podcast is, if he can't sex you right, get him up out of there. I mean, Angela, is this where the world is going to?
You married your mama.
I mean, if he not giving you an orgasm, let him go. Man, I'm just saying. You got women saying this right here.
What is dick height requirement? I like a meat. I like it a lot of meat. Yeah. I want to run a little bit.
She talk about she want to run a little bit.
Yeah. I want to run a little bit.
See, you know what I'm saying? She said she want to be able to run a little bit because she like a lot of meat. I had a coworker last week. We at work. She talking about she like a lot of variety. Girl look like an upside down ice cream cone. Talk about she like a lot of variety. I'm like, well, judging by the way you look, man, you didn't had plenty of variety in your life. You did too much variety. Anywho, let me bring them in. Talk about this situation going on.
Man, look, Tara, I can understand why she doing that.
Why she what? Leaving?
Yeah. Well, not necessarily leaving, because she breaking up something that they had a really popular trio going on with them in there.
It ain't gonna be the same no more.
Ain't gonna be the same with her gone. But if she's got something where she's running it and it's under her name, she can put out whatever content she wants. And like you say, most of her stuff is sexual, which it probably is. All I can see that doing is her ratings shooting sky high, especially if she get those type of women backing her and listening to that show. Her stuff gonna go through the roof, especially if she can control the content and talk about what she wants to talk about. Her stuff will go through the roof. I'm not saying that's the best move, but that's probably the best move in her eyes right now.
We gonna see, but I mean, I really waited. Like, that's the only time I watch, when I see, oh, they got my boy on. Let me see what are you talking about. Other than that, when I'm on YouTube, I keep scrolling. There's a lot of stuff they did is just like, man, no,
I'm like, I don't know, I can't really get down like that. Two grown men acting like that on the show. I can't do it.
You don't mess with Envy or Charlemagne?
No, I don't. I don't. Hey, no. Some, I ain't gonna lie, some stuff Envy say is okay. Some stuff Charlemagne say is okay, but on average, nah, I don't really fool with them.
Are you familiar? You familiar with the reason why she made that move?
Why?
MONEY.
Of course,
the same people that gave Charlemagne his monster contract, iHeartRadio Enterprises, are the same people that gave her permission to go ahead and leave the Breakfast Club, but they still got control of what they will allow her to put on the show. That's why she says she's under contract, because iHeart is going to back that as well as the podcast.
Yeah,
they did not give her they did not give her the freedom until they saw that her podcast had topped 1 million subscribers. So they saying, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and make some money because she's got 1 million subscribers and they're going to follow her. The whole setup behind radio is entertainment. And as soon as a lot of these CEOs that's running these radio stations in city to city, as soon as they learn that the artist or the guy or girl that they got sitting behind that microphone is entertaining the audience and keeping them coming back day after day after day, then they'll learn how to make some money, because it's all about making that dollar and selling them commercials. I never will forget it. A few years ago, there was a preacher here in Indianapolis by the name of Greg Dixon Sr. He ran the I think it was the Indianapolis Bible Church or something. He got on the radio and on the TV, on the news, bashing and kicking Bob and Tom's show. What happens? As soon as he get through kicking and Bob and them, they go syndication. Then they start signing this monster contract with, I think it was Cumulus radio station or whatever. Then, it's all about that entertainment. You get the viewers in, you get them coming back, everybody get happy. That's what it was.
Yeah, I seen Bob and Tom all over.
Yeah, because see, Bob and Tom, they really didn't blow up. They really didn't blow up until that preacher, Reverend Greg Dixon Sr., when he started bashing them on the news and everything, that's when they start blowing up. And they were the first people in the city of Indianapolis to sign a multi-million-dollar contract with a radio station.
Are they still doing their thing? Because I ain't heard from them in a minute, Bob and Tom.
Well, they're bouncing around. Their radio, they're in syndication right now. They're in syndication, but they're still doing some stuff here and there because the guys are getting older. And they starting to, taper down a little bit. Wow. They used to have a little black guy on the show in the morning that they used to throw little racial things at, but hey, that's all entertainment.
So you okay with it?
I'm not okay with it, but I couldn't force a contract. And see, when I was in radio with WPZZ years ago, we was giving WTLC a run for their money on the gospel circuit. I mean, for the first time since WPZZ was on the air, we was I think it was number 2, either number 2 or 3 in the Arbitron ratings, and TLC was bouncing right around number 6 and 7. And we was all happy about that. And as soon as the owner found out that the ratings was like that, hey, they started charging more money for the commercials. After Greg Dixon did what he did with Bob and Tom, 60-second commercial on their time slot started going for $750 a minute.
Oh, wee! Wow.
So it's all about knowing how to entertain your people that are checking you out.
Yep. Well, let me do a quick commercial. You are tuned into BzNz Internet Talk Radio Show, where I'm your host, Tyron Joe. And I just want to let everybody know we are in the Scoop MG Podcast Studio tonight, and also Scoop MG Podcast Studio has a magazine for a lot of business owners. If you want to place an ad, call this number, area code 317-475-0615. 317-475-0615, and call and place an ad in the magazine. It is distributed all around this city, so everybody gonna see it. Whatever it is you do, everybody will see it. I see King Dwayne came in the building. Let's bring him in. Shout out to the bunch. I know the bunch had him tied down, but the bunch has released their grip on him. Shout out to the bunch. What up, King Dwayne?
Hey, you got me weak, man.
They had that grip. They had that crab claw on them. They had them clawed down. Like,
You're a fool, boy. Oh, what's up, Big John? Man, what's up, man? Mr. D. Man, man, I was tied up, man. I was talking to one of my brothers, man. We was listening in on the show, man, but we was having a conversation, man. You know, man, life. And
yes, sir.
you know you have to stop sometime for that stuff, man.
Oh, most definitely.
But sitting here at this gym, man, and I was listening to some of the stuff y'all was saying, man, and yeah, man, it's a lot going on. Man, and going back to the whole McDonald's situation, man, we already know what that is. At the end of the day, the young black man has a grip hold in him from the women that he has in his life. And that starts with the woman. That starts with the mother. And if you leave the mother and then you go over to the girl, you shack up or whatever they like to say back in the day, if you did not graduate from that initial voice, then there's a certain way that you're going to act with your girl that's going to create acrimony. And then before you know it, it becomes very obvious that you are going from one authoritative female voice to another authoritative female voice, because now what you receive from your mother, you know what I'm saying, if your girl is seeing that you are not moving quick enough for her, because women by nature are navigators, and so when she asks you, hey man, could you take out the garbage, did you take care of this, that, other, she'll keep asking you little stuff, because sometimes those things are good, because in the spiritual side for God, she's moving like the Holy Spirit. She's reminding you. But then the opposite of that is the nagging. And the nagging is no point of that. It's not keeping you accountable. It's not making sure you are your best self. It's not filling the room. And so in this situation, for her to make a big deal over some fries, some cold fries, whatever the situation was, couldn't, you standing there and you supposed to pay your tender, but you might not have had enough for the fries, whatever the case may have been, because I've heard different stories. Nothing was important enough to where you go and get your son to come up here to the establishment and act out of his body, and now somebody's gone, and sure enough, your son's life could pay the penance for that. As far as Angela Yee, we already know, I like what a lot of what Mr. D was saying, because Angela Yee, even the way she talks, you can tell she's under control, and she's gonna be under control. And those type of things make me further grasp the things that I talk to you all the time. When you talk about submission, the very ones who will do everything that they can to prove that they won't submit to the so-called black man, they submit to everything possible, starting with the American dream. And it just trickles down to your career, your degrees, all these different accomplishments that don't build satisfying, beneficial relationships that can truly help you the way God intended them to help you. And so then you ended up being disgruntled somewhere down the line. And as we know, Angela Yee, she acts out a lot. I don't believe she acts out a lot and she's so sexually frustrated and talks about that subject so much just to talk about it. I believe she does that because the sexual frustration is real with her. Because I have still not heard anything about, as long as you've seen those individuals. I like how you talked about the dynasty of the Breakfast Club. Why is it that these men that she's close to and could be easily like brothers, they're married, they've got success going on, but you're not married and you don't have that success going on? We're supposed to make these transitions in life. So it's almost like Angela Yee and different women like her. This is proof that you constantly flunk ninth grade over and over and over again. When are you going to go to the 10th grade? When are you going to go to junior year? When are you going to graduate? Why are you still at this place, Angela? You cannot tell me you still chasing a career at your late age. So it's just interesting to me, man. My mind go different places. So that's kind of what I got from that.
Yeah, Angela Yee, she about 45. She ain't got no kids, ain't got no husband. They said at one point she was with my dude Trey, but I guess Trey had to get away from her. He had to bounce him off of that.
Yeah, he saw
something. What'd you say?
I say he had to say something. If he had any type of history with her over the years, I'm sure he saw a lot.
You probably got tired of going in circles.
Yes. Boy, you
Well, see, see, hey,
go ahead,
if you notice, Angela Yee did not make her move till after Charlemagne made his move. Now, yeah, because Charlemagne also has a special that he does on Comedy Central station.
Yeah, something about
all
the God's honest truth or something like that.
Yeah, and all of that's coming from iHeart Radio in the background. You see, that's coming from iHeart Media. So, of course, after he made his move, Angela Yee naturally went up there and threw her meat on the table and said, hey, listen, I got 1 million subscribers to my podcast. What y'all gonna do for me? Because if y'all can't do nothing for me, then I might go ahead and step on somewhere else.
Ain't nobody looking for her. What nobody looking for her? She said that she had been asking the manager for a radio spot for years. She said that the manager finally pulled her to the side. Was like, all right, we got one for you.
Hey, but see, a lot of there's very few radio jocks or announcers or whatever you want to call them that actually has an agent working for them. And usually when they sign in, just like a news reporter, when they sign in, they sign a contract for X number of years. And there's certain things you can and cannot do. Like you take the guys that are flipping from channel 8 to channel 59. Well, they owned by the same young black dude from Indiana. But, when they get ready to move from one station to another station, they're required by their contract to stay off the air for XYZ amount of time. And then they'll bounce back on the other station that they didn't that they didn't signed with. Like you take your boy, who was that? Before the young black dude bought Fox 59 and all those stations, before the young black dude from Indy bought them, Chris Wright had left channel 13 and was on his way to Fox 59. But according to his contract, he had to stay off the air for X number of days or a couple of months until, they gave him time for him to go ahead and bounce to 59. Then when he went to 59, then, it was good. He was able to do a whole lot of stuff that he wanted to do. Because, Chris Wright, he's up there around my age now. He's probably got me about 2 or 3 years, if not more. And it's about time for him to retire. So, a lot of the
that was the weatherman, wasn't it, Chris Wright?
Yeah, he's still the weatherman. He's number one meteorologist. And and what it is like when you start getting up around that age, most of the stations go for looks and young folks. If you notice here lately, a lot of the stations in the city are starting to put more people of color on.
Yo, wait. The sound went out. I don't hear nothing. Yo, can you hear Dwayne? Can you hear him, Dwayne?
Not no more.
Yeah,
Now,
his sound went out. Yeah, your sound went out, D.
Let's get to R. Kelly.
Is that next? Let me see if that's next. Oh, it sure is. R. Kelly next. D.
Fade out there.
Yeah, your sound went out.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I guess I must have faded out.
We can hear you now. But we're gonna go to we're gonna hop to Kales. Yes, sir. We gotta hop to Kales. So let me see. Hold on, let's see what Kale's talking about. Kale's supposed to be getting married. Hold on, I need something. Let me see what I got in here. Let me see. Kale's supposed to be getting married, y'all. He got a little fiance. Her name is what's her name? Jocelyn. Fiance Jocelyn Savage.
Satan is your daddy.
Jocelyn Savage. That is supposed to be R. Kelly's fiance and baby's mom. But sources is now saying that R. Kelly is denying that baby. So it sounds to me that Jocelyn Savage, she trying to do a little rope dope. She trying to go on and attach herself to Kels and go and get married. But she probably to knock down another nigga. She probably, let another nigga hit and go put the baby off on Kels. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying this right here. Cause that baby probably ain't Kels, but it's just crazy how they do our stars though. They just, just put all kind of stuff out there. Then once they put stuff out there, everybody believe in everything. Kels got that girl pregnant. Come on, man. Kels been in jail almost a year. Probably more than a year, about 2 or 3 years. Kels has been in jail. So how you got that girl knocked up like that? Come on, man. Make it make sense. What y'all got on? Unless he got a conjugal visit.
ain't no way unless he got a conjugal visit.
I doubt they've been giving him conjugal visits though.
Oh yeah, he can get those.
Oh, okay.
Now see, that deal with R. Kelly and this new baby is just like the skipper Cat Williams, and the girl came to see him with 2 babies. Like he like, yeah, I know this is mine, but that one right there looks like the CO. Hey, if you notice, man, one thing about this news breaking out about the girl supposed to be pregnant, somebody threw up a line, fact check it. Somebody threw up a line and said that the baby is not R. Kelly's baby.
Yeah, I doubt if it is.
And then again, also with that in the news, they also saying now they trying to go after your boy for saying that he had fixed the pornographic trial that he was up on. So you see, evidently he'd have made somebody in the industry upset, and there's some backdoor shystering going on to keep that boy in prison regardless until he died. That's what they trying to do. Now you take this. We still talking about R. Kelly now. You check out the girl that was supposed to be Jeff Epstein's right hand woman. She got transferred out of maximum security. Now she's in minimum security down in Florida. What is the next step? All you got to do is keep your finger on the pulse. The next step is for her to bounce from Florida to Great Britain, where she would disappear after she get to Great Britain and live the life that she wants to live.
They still ain't brought your girl back yet. Your girl still ain't came back yet.
She's on her way.
Oh, Brittany? Brit?
Yeah, she's on her way. Don't take my word for it. Just mark it on the calendar. What is it? It's been 2 weeks. I said she's on her way out. Mark it on the calendar. She's coming home.
Oh, okay. Well, I want you to listen to something real quick. I want you to listen to something. You said that she coming home in 2 weeks. Well, this is what Jesse got to say.
Satan is your daddy.
And she got her daddy wrapped around her neck. You see her daddy wrapped around her neck?
And if you notice, the head of the daddy is sitting on her head, right?
Right.
I rest my case.
hey, they neck and neck. They look, daddy know exactly. He know exactly who his daughter is.
Hey, where's her breast?
That's a man, baby.
They ain't got none.
We don't got breast. Oh man, you mean her breast is sticking out her back like wings?
Oh, wait, Rabbit. I heard Rabbit. She said, man, they got breasts.
That's a man, baby.
Yeah, y'all ain't right.
What your man Austin Powers? What your man Austin Powers say? That's a man, baby.
Wait a minute. The sounds you hear on this show is not those other producer or the guy that's
Austin Powers. Hey, here goes some Austin Powers for you.
I don't know how to be. No crib on MTV. God only knows. Got my mini-me in the GP. See how it goes. Evil's all that I see. And you ask me my name? G to the Rizzo, E to the Vizzo, I to the Lizzo. I'm a crazy You all knew that. Austin caught me in the first act. It's all backwards. What's with that? So I'll make a prophecy from the dogs to the mini-me. Give me an Escalade, a two-way bling-bling on eBay. Domino.
I guess it is a hard luck life.
I got my mini-me. Oh man, that boy used to have me rolling when I see them dancing. Doing how he got the little thing.
I just know that's Brian, baby.
Right. Oh man, John, where you at, John? What you got on R. Kelly? Is that his baby?
Man, you know what? I don't know what to say about R. Kelly, man.
Is that his baby?
This dude, man,
might be mine.
You know, it's possible. Like D said, he probably can get conjugal visits. He's probably first of all, he's a celebrity. Second of all, he's probably in a minimum security type joint like Flavor Flav was. You know what I'm saying? Old Dirty Bastard was. You know, he probably is getting conjugal visits, and you know, who knows? But man, with that dude,
I'm gonna tell you, Kale's probably running the joint though. From what I done heard, because I know a lot of people. I know a few people that hooped on the court with Kales in Chicago, and they say they told me how Kales get down. They was like, man, Kale's one of them kind. If you hoop with him on the court, even if his team lose, he gonna still be on the court. They gonna let Kale run the whole court. And Kale's wasn't even that good of a hooper, but they still let him run the whole court because if he can't run the whole court, Kale's and all his own entourage, they gonna leave.
Well, I got a confession. Jocelyn, she a part of the bunch, so she all right. But anyway.
But that might be yours then.
Thanks.
Hey, but the girl, the basketball player girl, are they gonna trade her for that other dude or what?
They say they're gonna bring both of them back.
They gonna trade her for some buttermilk biscuits.
There's the two spies. There's two spies that the U.S. is holding that Russia has been trying to get for over a couple of years.
Really?
Two spies. Russia been trying to get them for a couple of years. So with her being a political pawn, she's on her way back. Now I don't know if the Marine is coming home or not. That's a horse of a different mule because the Marine was ran up on spy charges. So I'm not too sure, but she's on her way back home. She, it, them, those. Heck, man, look like she got a little wang on the side.
Dwayne. Yeah, this right here, this right here compared to that other 7-foot basketball player he had on. Hey, Dwayne did a review on this one chick. Hey, she about 7 feet, and that girl got a body on her. I was like, ooh, she got some.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you about
Liz come by.
Yeah, I was looking. Oh,
That's
John, I
what
think you done froze up, John.
what
John done
was that?
froze up. He froze up. He gonna have to come back. Come back, John. Go
Bing, bing,
ahead.
bing, bing, bing.
I
Yeah,
was
man.
trying.
She's
I
with her
mean,
daddy.
I be that baby pappy. Boss, I
Man,
be that baby pappy.
you gotta see that Liz Clavage. Hey, I was looking, I was like, man, cause you know, all that other talk was making her look manly, but boy, when she got in that bikini, I was like, okay, now she look like a woman. Okay, she look like a woman now. When she was in that bikini modeling. Where you
I said facts. I'm gonna have to see the your digs.
yeah, yes, sir. I was like, okay, she got some clap action going on. All right,
Oh,
John look like he back. All right, go ahead, John.
you seen her
Yeah,
force
I was
restraint.
just saying, she very good looking. It's just her attitude is trash bag. She made a
Oh,
whole thing over because the ref said, "Oh, she's 300 pounds," and she got mad at that. First of all, chick, you playing basketball, and your skin ain't tougher than that, and that's why people don't respect the WNBA. All that crying, you worried about what a coach said. Get in there and play the game, and then she just to me she was crying. She was all in her feelings. Y'all go back and scrutinize this and watch the little clip Katie put on that girl, and you could just tell by her conversation that she was way too in her feelings.
Facts.
But back on the Brittany Griner thing with her, the only reason I'm mad at her is because she just didn't use common sense. You know, I don't care who you are, athlete, whoever. You can't take no hash oil and weed pens on no airplane. You know that. You know what I'm saying? They would have got anybody for that. And you think because you special or you was over there hooping, they wasn't going to get you for that? Nah. You can't take that stuff on no kind of airplane. You can barely take certain lotions and stuff on an airplane. What
right.
makes you think you could take weed pens on an airplane? So she kind of put herself in that position. Whether she's a woman, whether she's an athlete, had nothing to do with it. She put herself in that position.
Well, see, if you notice, the State Department had been telling Americans way before Uncle Donald gave Putin the word to invade Ukraine. 3 or 4 months before that invasion, they had been telling the Americans, watch what you do. Don't go to Ukraine and don't go to Russia and different places like that, because they had already knew what was going to go down. So, I mean, with her making what, $1 million over there to play ball,
Yeah,
was it really worth it?
She
I
messed
mean,
up bag up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how she would put the whole thing, because some of those women who play in the WNBA, they don't make the millions of dollars that the guys make. So their thing is that they have to go overseas and play to make that extra income because they're not getting paid what they should be, which is equal to the men. And the only reason that is because the ticket sales are way more up, and the merchandise and all that stuff is way more up on the men's side. Plus, the physicality of the game is way more up on the men's side. You got people like Jay Morant dunking on centers. You're not going to see that in the WNBA. Brittany Griner was probably one of the only females out of maybe 5, maybe a physical handful that could actually dunk a basketball. Now you got some females that's coming up in college that can dunk, but until it gets equal on the physicality of the men, you're not gonna see the same income. So that was her reason for going over there, playing overseas in Russia to get that extra income. But just because of that, you cannot, you want some weed that bad? In the off season, you can go to wherever state you want to because you got the money to, and go to your little dispensary during your off season and get as much weed as you want, and then before the season start, get some stuff to clean your system out. But you can't be taking that stuff on a plane, and I love her and I hope she, comes back. They get her back, but sister, you put yourself in that position.
Hey, that's your girl. That's your girl, Liz Kabaj in that the bikini. I was like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
some clap action.
the one in the top.
Yeah,
Is that the top?
this way. Hold on. Let me meet my little clicker right. That's her right there.
Yeah.
That is her
Ain't
right
no
there.
question she got a body.
This one right here, no, I ain't with that one. It's certain ones though that I'm like, okay, she got clap action. Let me see this one right there. No, that ain't her.
Let's see. Let's
But
see.
you
You
know
gonna make
what? Now that
That's some
she's
clap
that
action.
got so much attention off of those photos, she about to start her OnlyFans.
Oh, she already did from what I heard. And so this what she gonna do instead of playing basketball. Ain't that crazy?
And she could potentially make more money on that OnlyFans than she would playing ball.
Facts. That OnlyFans
Depending on
been
what
doing
she
that.
do
Yeah.
and what she sold.
She been making money for OnlyFans. She been announcing that a long time ago.
Big girl. I'm like, okay, all right, Liz. All right, Liz.
I know
Now,
everything. I know everything she was wearing on Instagram. She got nipples out.
now
Oh,
see what
she got them out.
But here's the kicker though.
See through everything.
Once she can't find no man, she gonna be on Instagram talking about, oh, it's so hard to find a man on my level. First of all, chick, is your attitude. We saw that from the instance which you had with the coach. Second of all, you on what's the name showing all your goody goodies. Now all of a sudden you're gonna be one of those that can't find a man. But we gonna wait and see when her wedding happens. I'll wait for it.
They probably ain't gonna happen just like this one right here. Since we going down the board tonight, this one right here, I don't know, man.
okay. Now I'm gonna rewind the tape. Can I rewind the tape?
Go
ahead, Danger.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind the tape. Okay. Now check this out. How many of them women? How many of them women?
Lolo.
How many of them women that you can actually fact check and find out that they're women and not the crossover type women?
There you go.
What I mean by that is
she freezing her eggs right
they
now.
got so many
I know
men.
what you mean.
They got so many men now that can't compete in the men's level. So they're having those operation and hormone shots and pills so that they can compete on the women's level and stand out. A lot of them like that now. As a matter of fact, they got some Olympic players like that. They can't compete on the men's side, so they have those operations so they can compete. Matter of fact, they even got some that are suing the NCAA right now so that they can compete in the women's category because they had the operation to flip from a man to a woman.
And some of them still lose.
Yeah, some of them still lose because they just scrubs.
Oh man, I ain't know it was close to 10 o'clock, y'all. Man, somebody should have told me it was close to 10 o'clock. Oh man, we gotta move now. All right, let's get to Bishop TD Jakes. Let's get to Bishop Jakes. Let me see. I don't even want to say what happened. I'm just gonna let the camera roll. Hold on, let me let this video roll real quick. Cause I gotta cook. I see I still gotta do some cooking. So let me let this camera roll real quick on these clowns. Whoa. Tonight's theme is ate up, washed up, and blowed out. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yes, with Queens now, we have reached the part of the show where we talk about our relationships, the challenges we have faced in our lives, and how we overcame them. Welcome to our Queendom. All right, tonight's topic will focus on the controversial remarks made by Bishop T.D. Jakes during a sermon about women being applauded, being vicious and mean, instead of being celebrated for their femininity. Watch this.
You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are.
All right.
All
ladies,
facts.
what are your thoughts about what Bishop T.D. Jakes said? Lisa Ray, let's start with you. What you think about this?
I agree, because there's so there's something, to be empowered, to feel strong and confident is one thing, but like he said, to be so aggressive goes back to that angry black female thing, and we don't want to be that. I don't want to be looked at as I'm so strong that I don't need a significant other. I don't want to be so strong where I can't give him the reins and allow him to be the king and the leader of my household. I'm looking so I want to relinquish control and stop wearing the pants, because I wear the pants, the skirt, the suit, and everything else right now, because right now I'm single. Right now, I am the head of my household. But make no mistake about it. When a gentleman and a king and a scholar comes through that door, I am going to take my place, which is right next to him. I don't have to be all of this and have to, to secure the bag, because I already have a bag. And I'm already going to do me. But when you're doing yourself and you feel confident that you're doing yourself, you ain't got to brag about you doing nothing, because everybody's going to see it anyway. It's going to come and manifest itself in your soul of your eyes, actually.
Okay. All right. Selena, what you think about this?
Well, Claudia, this, Claudia.
Yes, Selena.
This story is really very layered. And while I totally agree with what Lisa Ray, everything she just said.
First off, shout out to Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray, about out of this whole trio, she the only one to hear to me that's talking with some sense on her shoulder. Shout out to Lisa Ray 3 times for the Trinity. Because that's right, ladies. Why do you always want to be macho Camacho? You know what I'm saying? Even when you got a man, you still trying to let your dick out. Come on, man, put it back up, tuck that thing in. Stop trying to be the man. You know what I'm saying? Let them ovaries hang instead of the balls. Come on now. Let me hear what Selena Johnson talking about, because Selena Johnson, she owns, come on, she on thin waters with me.
The part that kind of steam, it don't steam appease. It just kind of it gets on my nerves a little bit. It's like this. In a time where women couldn't vote, we couldn't do anything, we couldn't say anything. We were dependent upon men to do everything, to have bank accounts, to have money, to do anything. They put the houses over our heads, the clothes on our bodies, food on the table, all of that, and we were basically just housewives. And this was, we're talking a long time ago, right?
Let me ask you this. I mean, I don't know if you can hear me, Selena, but okay, here's the question. During those times that you're talking about, women, the majority of women was married, meaning that those women had coverings. So would there have been a need for a woman to vote if the husband did the voting for the family? And if they were supposed to be one anyway, they were so-called one. If we were supposed to be, one, did the woman need to vote? Was there a need? I need you to answer this, Selena, because most women had coverings anyway. They had cover. Their husband was their covering. But times have changed here in 2022, where you have tons of women that are not married. You have tons of women that is out here, independent. Tons of women that's making all the money. That's making, big time money, but they have no covering. They're loose, like loosey goosey. That's what they are. What you got on that, Dwayne?
Loosey goosey.
That loose. It's loose.
Hey man, look, I agree with a lot of the things that which I'm end up doing a reaction to this to Adrian Houghton, man, that's married to the gospel singer Israel Houghton. She need protection, bro, because she been saying some stuff for man. Woo! It's cats all in the comments every time I look at a video now saying, "Please protect this woman."
Wow,
because it's getting deep, bro.
She on that show, The View, ain't it? I mean, the talking song,
the real.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I believe that the success that Lisa Ray can remember, the little inkling of success that she can remember in a relationship, I think that's what's coming out of her. When you played the clip first thing popped up in my mind. I'm like, I know they didn't just play that little quick little clip like that on the show and then just cut it off.
Oh
That's no real context, bro.
Right.
So that right there lets me know it's a hot take type situation, and that gives leeway to Selena to act a fool and whoever else really, if they want to, because TD Jake said some profound things in that message. That message,
Oh, you sure did.
in its entirety, is on the internet and on YouTube, and he broke down just the fact that a man is more than a walking rod. For the PG-13 ears, he's more than just an anatomy, a paycheck, and just something for you to just give it a lifelong tour guide. He's more than just a lifelong tour guide for you. You know what I'm saying? To just give you these thrills and these experiences, and keep you on your toes with all of that. And it's like that spiritual leadership and teaching, and that real Christ-like figure duty that Kevin used to talk so much about, the duty of marriage. We're not being appreciated for those things, and that's why it's so easy for them with the one thing that we don't have that we need them for, because they have a womb. They use it, incubate the children, take them. Some of them, they ain't even got to be to have the child yet. They just, as soon as I'm pregnant, they gone, because that's how they look at us. I can cross different things off the list, and I got you hooked on a hook for the rest of your life. I'm gone. And we're more than that. And that's what I got from what TD Jakes was speaking in his message. He was pointing out how much a man is and what a woman becomes when he's not there. Yet you think you're winning and you're not. So you put up protection, not because you want to tell somebody you can't have fun, stop doing that. You put it up to make sure that they have a structure and parameters to ensure that there's a chance that they survive through life's tests. We all need parameters, bro. We all need that.
Oh yeah.
So these women, man, you tell them put clothes on. Oh, you told me put clothes on just because you said I'm gonna get as naked as I can get. Oh, you said I can't do this, that, and other. I'm gonna do it just because that's the relationship that we seem to have with these women.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a defiance that goes all the way back to Genesis 3, where they were commanded that their duty will be to us, but they're gonna fight that for the rest of their lives to go the opposite way.
Let's see what these other ladies are talking about. Let's see what they talking about.
So we were kind of beholden and needing men to survive. Then we evolved. Time changed. You know what happened to men, for whatever reasons, because there are lots of different reasons, stopped being in those roles, which left women alone to do both of the roles, their roles and then the role of the man. So it made us a little stressed. It stressed us out. It made us, a little, have anxiety and things of that nature. But then you want a woman who has stuff. You want a woman who brings something to the table. Then you get mad when you get to the table and she's got more than you. My thing is this. We don't, this for everybody. All the strong women that you all call strong, we don't want to be that. We're not running around here going, "Ooh, I love to have a whole bunch of work and pay all the bills and be tired and never have time for myself." I don't know any of my strong friends that are doing that.
You don't want the responsibility.
And wanting someone to come in, most women want a man to come in and help us and take over, and not take over and treat us like dogs, but take over and allow us to be able to rest. But there aren't any. And if you think
you don't want the responsibility
and having to be independent, you're wrong. And if maybe these sermons were geared more towards the men and stepping up and reclaiming
they geared to
in a better way, in a more securing, safe way, then you wouldn't have any women to say, "I got that by myself," because the men would be doing it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. There is a cause and effect to a lot of this stuff. So I want to.
Selena, they are geared to who they're geared to, because we know, and TD Jakes know that y'all have been running amok. So
What,
that they give it to y'all. Okay.
and where was the accountability, bro?
Nowhere. That's what I'm saying. They don't want the responsibility, but they just want to be able to have a voice and say and everything, but they don't want the responsibility to go with it.
And
She
she's throwing out facts. She's throwing out basically lies because ain't nobody said that we get mad because you make more money. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Exactly. That too. All those little weak narratives, man, just to throw you like. That's why I say where's the accountability, because it's like if that's been your pick and your selection, then call out your selection. But oh, that's right. That would put a spotlight on you in the mirror because you ain't saw every man in this world. And let's be real, your attitude plays a factor in everything. So when it comes down to it, all of this stuff, all this stress and everything that they're talking about, this is the results that I was just talking about. These are the results of you because you want to try to pretend and say, I don't know where they went and why they decided and this, that. You know exactly where these men went based off whoever they was dealing with. You know what the situation was. Even the things that Kevin has talked about, we've talked about on this show, Ty show videos all the way back. Wasn't that like in the 80s where the females are sitting all together telling the white brother today, we don't even want no baby father.
Oh yeah, well your uncle was on there. Your uncle.
Man, I'm like this ridiculous. I'm like this just ridiculous. So it's just, it's no type of accountability, bro. It's no type of accountability whatsoever.
What you got on that, D?
Well, man, I'm telling you, I don't know. Really, I can't say too much about the other. I can't say too much about the one, but for the other three, the only reason why they saying that is because they ain't met me. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Hey, but let me tell you, man. When I hear this lady, Selena, talking her point of view, I have to, let my mind go back to when I was out there playing Bumblebee. Most of these women that you see that's spitting that yin yang is because they picked a bad man. They picked a bad man, and now they want to say there are none out there. There are men out there. It's just you made the decision to pick what you picked. Because if a man would have took you without you agreeing to be with him, he would have been in trouble with the law. And when she goes to all that hoopla about we wasn't able to vote and all that old crazy stuff, the reason why there's not a lot of men in the running the house is just like something I heard the other day on the police scanner. This dude, he had birthday for his kids, and he's supposed to have the kids back at 6, and he didn't have them back at 6. So the lady calls the police department and says her ex-husband then kidnapped the kids. 10 minutes later, the call come back over the radio that says he's on his way, is they had a birthday party and time got away. See how easy it was for that woman to try to throw a felony on that dude? And it's just the same way. These women out here, they done got out to Hollywood and they done ran up on some men out there that's showing them glitz and glamour. And I ain't gonna say all of them because I can't, but most of them then already done slept with their agent to get to where they're at. Okay, and now they want to put everybody in the hoots gown and say there's no good men out there. These. No, lady, you picked the decision. You made the decision. You the one that want to make sure that you're better than him. Miss Johnson, don't come bringing that stuff to the table talking about you got more than he got. You knew you had more than him when you picked him. Why didn't you pick somebody that had more than you? It was your choice. Nah, I get a Pepsi, man. I'm gonna go and give me a Pepsi because that right there is a classic example of what Eminem said when he said Slim Shady. That's what they are.
Oh yeah, let's see what Vivica talking about.
check what the other ladies have to say. Vivica, what do you think about this? Do you agree?
I agree with both ladies. I mean, I definitely agree with Lisa Ray when it's like, listen, I've been taking care of myself since I was 17, 18 years old. And I have in life wanted to be the partner. And because, you know, like Selena is saying, don't think we want to be tired of working and doing all the damn jobs. Because Lord knows I can't wait to get to Jamaica and kick my feet up and not do nothing. Okay. But, you know, somebody gonna have to pay for the Jamaica trip and all of the fabulousness of us, you know, having that 1 week that I can just kick back. So, you know, I like Bishop T.D. Jakes. I think that he always, he preaches the truth. And he's showing you how a real man, because that one right there, sometimes preachers get up and it's a condescending thing against women, but him, I like his honesty, and yeah, he's a good man. So I concur with both ladies.
Yep.
I think all three of you make great points. And again, Selena, I want to piggyback on what you said. I do feel like Black women get this more than any other race of women, where we get deemed difficult and angry and bitter. When no other race, to my knowledge, is in the same predicament as us, as far as like marriage rates and all this kind of stuff, have to be head of household and doing it by themselves. And when I hate when we get compared to the docile white woman, when there's not the same struggles. You know what I mean? Like, no one is going to be that pleasant and happy-go-lucky when you have so many struggles on your back, and then you get criticized for being strong and too strong, and you don't need a man because you got it all figured out. You know,
when you get fooled, when you get one to come in and act like he's strong, and he get in there and he get intimidated because you're strong too, and then you feel bamboozled. See, I just want that.
No, see what you just. You went through a man that was a man that you didn't know what to do with. You didn't know how to be a feminine woman, and therefore you back now broke, and you doing Fox Soul podcast. Come on, man, get up off my TV screen.
And she can't handle, just like I was just talking to my man before I came on the show. Just like I was talking to my man before I came on the show. Muz cannot handle a man having the authority to say peace out. But when they say peace out, not only are they in their feelings, but then they want to take half of everything. When we say peace out, it's because you ain't qualified, and on top of it, we're not asking you for one dime.
Right.
But you need us. So it's just like, get up out of here, man. Just stop it.
There you go. I can't even everything y'all just said was right on the money. You know what I'm saying? About once you get in here and all, the reason is when you get in the house and they ask you to go get him some ice water, and you don't want to do it because you make all that money, you feel like you ain't got to go get no ice water.
You talking about some,
get my ice water.
He found out that she was strong too. Man, there's only one dick in the house. Only one dick.
So get my ice water.
There, this bride. What's one of these brides gonna say something about? Oh man, I just lost it, man. One of these brides said something about being they come into the relationship and they gotta be the dog or something like that. They gotta be, if the man is strong, they gotta be treated like a dog. So what is a man when he take care of all the bills and everything else, and he like a little field Negro that's in the house, or you know what I'm saying, that they made it to the house and getting all the crumbs, like he the guard dog. We more than just some guard dog that just walks out into the street and says Mortal Kombat, fight in this mug. Like, our life is more than that. The fact of the matter is, y'all care about a nigga being this height and this build and these many inches and this in his pocket and all this other stuff, because they make all these make-believe requests because they don't even know what they want, bro. They don't even know what they want. They'll sit up on a platform like this and say all these little things that they claim they won't, get behind closed doors. And just like Big John said, they don't even know what to do with what they talking about. You ain't even qualified.
Nope. Let's finish up this little train wreck. Let's see.
I think they were to do it.
I think no woman is born wanting to play the man role. No woman is born wanting to be strong. That's really not our. That's really not our DNA. We have evolved, and we get left by our dads, and then get left in our relationships, and get left by our partners. Then we have to rise to the occasion and become this unnatural entity that we weren't meant to be, fellas. If we had our choice, we would gladly be feminine, docile, and let y'all handle most of it. But y'all can't do it. So we gotta do it. Okay. Ladies.
No, half of us can do it. You just mad because they're not doing it the way you want them to do it. With your strong, like you just said. You just mad because they're not doing it the way you want them to do it. And that's part of the problem is today with women going out there getting them some strange, women out there having all kind of sex, women out there being exposed to all kind of silly stuff. They think they can bring this to a man that's rooted and grounded in God. They think they can bring that to this type of man and think he gonna go along with it. No. Seriously, I couldn't date no woman that's I couldn't date no woman like Sierra or Beyonce that's that's entertainment, because no, I ain't cool with y'all dressing half naked. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with this, but Russell cool with it. You feel me? I ain't cool with this. You know what I'm saying? She got the girls out. You see what I'm saying? The girls is out. There's another peak where it's another baby boy pick Russell and took with him where her future son is naked and he up there on his knees and he got his hands on her stomach like he worshiping. He worshiping the belly. You see what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't going with none of that mess. But, these women as entertainers, they didn't put that battery, in these men's back saying that, hey, this came with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Being naked to the public came with the territory. So either you with it or you not. Man, please. I had to walk about it. Like, girl, go. Come on, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You can't buy me. You can't buy me with all that nonsense. Go ahead, John.
Somebody got to be weak. So if they gonna let them have them cheeks and tater tots out, then that's for our enjoyment. God bless them.
Oh man. All right, let's get to the next video. Oh man, let's get to the next one. Oh wait. Don't you put your hand on that woman. Don't you
I'm weak.
Don't you Ow! I gotta see this. Hold on. Let me see this. This bug had me gone. Oh.
You're touching me again. You're touching me again. It's all on purpose. You touched me. But you in my personal space. You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me. And I'm telling you, she can't put her hands on me.
Okay, stop it! Hey!
Don't you ever put your hands on me! No, everybody back off from me!
No, watch out.
You gotta go fight that woman.
Hey, relax.
I fight whoever. Put your hands on me. Whoever. I fight whoever.
Wow, I slept that dude. I would have slept him. I would have slept him right there.
Yes, sir, brother. They absolutely saw what she did.
I would have slept him.
About her. And that's why I've continually told y'all in the past that the issue in these types of situations, whether it's your own situation or you're somebody peeking in as a bystander, you have to watch out for simps, and you better not be a simp. Get on that phone and call 911 or get up out of there. You know why? Because you gotta watch out for Negroes like this and Negroes like this over here. Because by the time you hear those magical words, is everything all right over here? That Negro, other Negroes like that can cost you your life.
Tell you, them Negroes, boy, they mess up all house.
Man,
because he got his Lawrence Taylor on when he dropped Stop and Roll. I was impressed. And she deserved everything she got.
Kid,
beautiful day out here as always. Beautiful day. But we gonna go back and we are gonna take an opportunity.
Yeah, let's do that.
Recap play by play.
Let's do that.
But like I said again, that brother made a coach proud. He made all coaches around the world proud. So let's continue.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space.
Right here is where I'm gonna pause it because I want everybody to look at what's going on. I want everybody to look at what is going on. And this is why my man in the black t-shirt, I don't know who you are, but bro, in the black t-shirt, you deserve right at that point right there where your hands are at, you deserve to be smacked. My man with the head, he's sparing your life right now by not smacking you. Because why are you coming up touching me? That's number one. That's all off rip. I want to know, why are you touching me? I'm not like we ain't gonna talk about what's going on right now. We're not gonna talk about the woman in my face. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. We want to know. I want to know right now, why did you just walk up and put your hands on me? Because at that point, I probably would have just moved her, tried to move her out of the way the best I could, and focus my attention on him. Like, yo, take your hands off me, and you won't have no problems. Let me go on and continue.
She's touching me.
Now, I just want you guys to pay attention, real close attention to how this starts off. Starts off by this brother making it very clear, loud and clear, that she touched him first and she's continuing to touch him. And he continues to let it be known that you're in my personal space, you invade my personal space. And watch how the antics that the woman is putting forth are those of a little sister. And this is why I always continue to tell you all about the little sister spirit, because she is moving and operating as a little sister would behind closed doors who gets away with everything.
She's touching me. I'm telling you, don't put, she can't put her hands on me.
I hope you all heard her loud and clear. You touched me first, you dumbass nigga. But it was right about here that she knew she monked up.
Now, heck of the thing. Big boy in the black t-shirt, okay, he's still trying to hold him, and he hears this woman that's a different race use the N-word. This is my question to you, big boy in the black t-shirt. Okay, what I mean, for real, did you hear that? You heard her call him out his name. At that point, if let's say for once, because I would not have been the big boy in the black t-shirt, but let's just say I was the big boy in the black t-shirt. If I'd have heard the chick you call him the N-word, I would have had to stop at that point, take my hands off him and like, what did you just say? Okay, now I might need to put my hands on you and hold you back because you just disrespected me and him. But big boy is still in the way. Let's look at this. Big boy is still in the way. He still ain't taking a hint.
Because she should have been grabbed in the first place. Somewhere along the...
What'd you say?
I say that's because she should have been restrained in the first place.
Right. That's what should have walked up on. You'll be walking up on him.
These parts right here, he reminisced on the defense line and turned into Lawrence Taylor and made a coach prouder than he's ever been. But all jokes aside, I hope y'all paid attention again to the antics. The antics. And notice how soon as the simp, is everything all right over here? Soon as he appears, she gets more and more confidence to keep following him, standing behind him, and poking the bear. She should have been grabbed.
Ooh! Tackle. Touch him up, America. Touch him up, America. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this cake. Look at this. Look at this cupcake. Right, Kales. That's right, Kales. Shout out to my nigga Kales.
Oh, you's a lie.
Shout out
just
to my
like
nigga
Kales said.
Right.
Because he told you got the wrong.
Shout out to my nigga Kels. But hey, y'all hear that cupcake? Y'all hear that beta male cupcake? Would you put your hand on that one? Hey, where? Hey, Danger D, where you at, D? Mr. D, where you at? I don't know if he's still there. Mr. D, Danger.
He must be having a Pepsi and some Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, they must have him on that. Oh, there you
Mr.
go.
D, where you at? I'm here, boss man. I'm here. I'm I'm here. I'm here, boss man.
Do
I'm
you do
here.
you
Can you
do,
hear me?
yeah, do you hear the cupcake? He said, don't you put your hand on that. I ain't gonna let you put your hand on that woman. I ain't
Now
gonna let you
see,
put your hand on your woman.
at that time, the cupcake alias pre-simp, because he ain't qualified to be a simp yet. He's a little lower than that. He should have been introduced. He should have been introduced to that WTA club. For those that's got PG-13 ears, the WTA club is the whoop that ass club.
Oh,
He
yeah.
should have been beat down because you getting in here meddling with something you don't know what's going on. And you'd have heard everything. Everybody in the whole airport heard everything going on up until the point where she called him the N-word. You should have stepped up and said, whoa, 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 sister, no, don't go like that. But instead of that, you want to play macho whoop my ass club. And so, introduce yourself to the club and get what you get.
Man,
It's just that simple.
I hope that dude see this video. Oh God, I'm praying right now. Father God, bless this cupcake dude. I want both of the two cupcakes. I want both of them to see this video. And please send me some hate mail because hey, I will let you come on here and defend yourself and talk. And you know what, by the end of the show, we're gonna raise y'all up to be real men. Cause y'all both of y'all really y'all let men down on this one. Y'all let the manhood down on this one. I ain't gonna let you put your hand on that woman. I don't let you
Well,
put your
you
hand
know
on
what
that
they were
woman.
trying to do. You know what those two guys were trying to do, right?
What was that?
Oh, those two guys were stepping up to get those brownie points, so when it all blows over, they can go on and get that girl number and knock it down.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about.
What you got on that, John?
Man, let me tell y'all something. I got three things on that one. First of all, I'm a very big advocate of minding my own business.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. Sidebar, I do like how he did that little Goldberg spear. Remember Goldberg?
Yeah.
Goldberg. Goldberg. It's a love Goldberg. He spear you, and
That's what it is.
he pushed that other dude out the way and then got to a
Big
He
boy got
remind me of my main man, what was the linebacker, middle linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens? Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, yeah.
Layla. So the next thing is, now personally, I can't, if I came in on the tail end of that and I'm standing there, I'm not gonna just let him just pummel no woman. You know what I'm saying? Get your licks in because she was wrong. After that, you're not gonna pummel her. Okay, oh, it's enough, bro. You got your licks in. Boom, boom, boom. She's done. You got her. She's done. But on another end, I'm from a land. It's a little town called Keep Your Hands to Yourself.
Right.
You know, being from Gary, all of us know a lot of females that can square up and box. And I don't mean I didn't say fight. I mean they can box. I mean they can throw their dukes up.
Yeah.
What's old girl undefeated the chick T-Rex the black girl
The Gary native. Yeah, she can box. Yeah.
her not yeah her and I'm talking about the other girl the T-Rex the one that's undefeated and she doing MMA. Shields, Clarissa
Oh,
Shields.
Clarissa. Yeah, Clarissa. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some chicks out here that got some straight up hands, and I keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch me. I won't touch you. There's a lot of women up here think, you know what I'm saying? They because you grab their ass in the club, they can throw a drink on you, but they end up throwing their drink on the wrong guy because the guy who grabbed your ass and grabbed it and walked off, so you done threw your drink on the wrong dude. Wonder why you got smacked in the face. Just everybody keep their hands to themselves. Everybody keep their hands to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because here's my pet peeve. If I, for some reason, am trying to hold somebody back, and then you push me off you, or I'm trying to hold you back, that's like a pet peeve of mine. Now we got to fight. Because if I'm holding you back, I'm holding you back for a reason. Like, that's my cousin, or I know this person, or that person is near to me. That's the reason why I stepped in. And you push me off, now we got to fight. It ain't going to be no standing up like we in first grade, moving our heads about. No, I'm just going to step found you. You know what I'm saying? So everybody need to keep that. And these women need to learn. What makes you think a man, keep your hands to yourself? That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, you got my man up here hollering, talking about hit a man, I beat your bitch ass. I'm like, nah, at that point, I would have been like, you know what? I ain't even mad at the chick no more. The fight now is gonna be between me and you because you called me a bitch. And see, at that point, I would have slept him. But check this out though. Check this out. I'm serious. I would have slept him right there.
Own person, and not only is he gonna fight her, but he gonna fight you too. Keep on playing, Mr. Simp. Y'all definitely got the wrong person. This is what I said. But they gonna always grab the wrong person, because if y'all pay attention, this is the entitlement that lets these women believe they can do whatever they want.
Don't fight that woman. Don't fight that woman.
Relax. I fight whoever. Take a deep breath.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. I believe everything he said. I believe every word he said. He will fight whoever, and y'all better pay attention, and y'all better listen to him when he says
know who you remind
everybody
me
back
of,
up.
King Dwayne?
That man turned into another species, and that initial sip, he knew to get out the way. And see, this is what I'm saying. She knew to get out the way too, because at the end of the day, however this thing started, the part that we did not see. It's obvious that she was entitled and believed that she can do what a lot of these clickety-clack ninjas that want to be clickety-clack thugs and type on their phones and type on their computers when they talking smack from to y'all at home. They believe and understand this right here, that somebody's going to come to my defense.
Is everything okay?
I fight whoever.
Man, I was man, right there, I would have slept him. Right there, can y'all see this? Can y'all see the my monitor, my mouse?
Yeah, I got you.
This is how you sleeping right there. That chin, boy, right there, that chin, homie would have been asleep. All you would have just pulled out a Dr. Seuss book and start reading. Greens, eggs, and ham. I am. Greens, eggs, and ham. I am.
But see, right there, hand is too close to hit the chin. You grab that throat and take it from there.
Oh, you trying to make somebody bleed out? Okay.
I mean, he does see right there is he wasn't involved in it. He should have heard the beginning, and he should have heard my man telling her, stay out of my space, stay out of my space. But she got in the space, and then she crossed the do not disturb line by smacking your boy.
Yeah,
and then she
waited to do it when dude got in the way. When dude came up, big boy in the black shirt, when he came up and got in the way, she waited to smack him.
Yeah, and then here's the setup. After she smacked him, she threw some chocolate frosting on him by calling him a ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, wait a minute. He wasn't a ninja before this dude stepped up. What, both of y'all ready to go to sleep? Pull out that flat jammy and slammy. Pop it out.
but I think she knew she was wrong, but she felt safe enough to do that.
Cause the dude in that big boy right there.
She had plenty of what it say? Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. What's that fool name? Captain Save-All, man.
Stupid man.
Yeah.
Stupid man. He jumped in the way.
I'm gonna tell D King Dwayne. Do you know she my dude right here in the head? He remind me of Rock. Y'all remember Rock?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now see, she well, as you can tell now, she's disappeared, because after your boy put that football tackle on her, she like, oh shoot, I done broke the camel's back. Now I better fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knew it
Yeah,
was
you
serious.
see,
She went too far.
yeah, cause see, yeah, I mean, and it's a lot of women like that. It's a lot of women like that. Like I was saying earlier about the custody deal. Man, women, I don't know. But somewhere along the line, somebody done told the women they can do what they want to do, act like they want to do, and even them three girls out in Hollywood, out there fooling with them Hollywood men. Some of them are probably faggots. Forgive me for saying that, but probably alternative lifestyle individuals. So now them three women don't know what a real man is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But what else you got on there, King Dwayne?
Nah, I just shows you that it's a real serious game to be played, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like you were saying, showing the little dude that was in his face. You already know what I said. Minute he talking about you a B and all this other stuff, and hit a man, and all this different stuff. Hey, brother, do everything you saw what happened. Like you said, you saw what happened. So do everything she did, and it will equal you being hit. Do everything she did,
right?
Because I didn't want to hit a woman. I didn't want to hit a woman. I didn't want to hit a man. Because we were taught this little thing: keep your hands to yourself growing up. So because of that, I ain't want to hit a man or a woman. But she already, drew her ticket. Now you draw yours. So you really want me to hit a man and do be nigga and all that? Okay, do everything she did. You did see what equaled the tackle, right? So go ahead and do everything she did, and you'll get your wish.
I'm like,
You know
but
what
you
I'm
may
saying?
not get no tackle though. You may not even get a tackle. That's what I'm saying. He went straight to sleep. Talk about he called him a BA nigga, like right up there, like
Mama. That's what would have happened.
That's exactly what he would have been calling. He would have been calling mama. He would have been calling on the Lord. Probably would have been calling Satan.
Satan is your daddy.
Daddy.
That's it. He would have been calling somebody.
Facts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some stuff fell off the table.
He been gasping for air too, like
all week.
Mom.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. We're gonna bring this party to an end. Let me see. We ain't had nobody in the chat room today. Shout out to the viewers, that was watching. Appreciate all that you guys do. Don't forget to come back and be with us on Thursday. That's only 2 days away. We're gonna have special guests in the building. We're gonna be talking about politics on Thursday. That's right. Shout out to the viewers. Yes, sir. We're gonna speak a little bit about politics because this dude, Mar-a-Lago, what he's showing me though, he's showing me that he can do any and everything that he want to do and still be president again a second term. But we'll get back on that on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
I done woke Mr. D up. He didn't woke
That's
up.
right, buddy.
Oh, he going to get them donuts.
You got the fur on the back of my neck rised up now, man. But you know what? Here's the setup that just came off the Washington Post. You can fact check it. The guy that's the inspector general that's supposed to be overseeing the watchdog committee, they found out through the Washington Post today that he has been slow walking and stonewalling the January 6th panel. So that came out today in the Washington Post.
Oh,
hey, man, you guys
Mar-a-Lago?
got to, yeah, the inspector general that was appointed by Uncle Donald.
He's slow walking them. That's right. He gonna slow walk them.
Yeah.
And he gonna slow walk them all the way to the ballot box, and before you know it, he be president again.
Yeah, man, you guys got a great show, man. Big John, always. My man, King Dwayne, keeps sending me those videos, man, because I'm telling you, I'm seeing some stuff that a 300-year-old man didn't know about.
Yeah.
All right, T, you're my man, T. So when you get ready, man, I got that Louisville Slugger. I'm going to go on up and tear that head up, man. You know what?
All right, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you up after the show.
All right, take care, boss man.
All
You
right.
guys be safe, man. And watch out for that monkeypox.
Yes,
They
I
said it don't only move by bodily fluids, but it can be passed through touching money. So you guys be cool
Whoa.
out there now.
Oh man.
okay.
Okay. All right. We'll do. We'll do. All right. Appreciate it, D. Appreciate it. Oh man.
They
Well,
say they gonna make sure don't nobody touch. Huh? Okay.
right. You can't even touch the money.
Man.
But that's why you gotta pray over it. Pray over your money like you praying over your food.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Really
All right, King Dwayne. Final last words.
Man, great show, man. Great show, man. I got my final words. You played my video. I didn't know you was playing that long. But so that was my
Put
words,
your hand
man.
on that woman.
Man.
Yeah.
Biggest sip of the year award. He might be the sip of the decade.
I am so weak. I'm toe back and weak because, dude, you can hear him hollering from the back now. Oh, I ain't gonna let you put your hand on a woman. Don't you put your hand on that woman.
Right. They want to be men like a mug, like Mr. D was saying, man. These mugs, man, they will throw custody and all kind of stuff in your face, like Mr. D said, and then they wonder why you back out. I mean, you got it. You the man. You run the show. You did everything you could do to give yourself. You did everything possible to allow the courts and those entities to give you control. So to have your control. Leave me out of your shenanigans. Don't try to deliver nothing to my table that your hands created. And that's the problem.
I know a few single moms, though, that tell their daughters that really are teaching their daughters not to put their hands on men. They say if you hit one, you get knocked out like one.
Facts. And that's facts. And that's good that they doing that, man, because you just don't know what's going on. Like I talk all the time, man. We supposed to be able to lean on the whole neighbor paradigm and at least be able to believe and have the hope that, you know, how you taking accountability and are self-aware to run your house a certain way, that man, I could trust the next door neighbor. They running their house that way. People across the street, this person, when I go somewhere to eat, whatever. We have a neighborly situation where there is respect and honor, and you can obviously see the type of structure that's coming out of a house based off how people are acting. But with all these houses, like the ladies on the whole, Vivica and all them talking, when it come down to it, man, it's so many different dynamics coming from these homes. And you'd be surprised how many relationships they really didn't have no opportunity but to end. Because if you got to be behind four walls with a woman who wants to tantrum her way to everything, and ultimately when you see the demise of that relationship, you just see her just moving, doing whatever she want to do. I mean, this is the future. This is the future literally dictated in that person's hands. And there's going to be a difference from it if a father's there or if a mother is there alone. And what ends up happening is that after the mother creates all these obstacles, then you want to hit up the daddy like the bat phone talking about Johnny ain't acting right in school. Johnny got issues with his emotions. He got a temper, and all this other different stuff. The confidence ain't good with baby girl. That you initiated all this. You popped all this off, and now you getting a chance. You've gotten a chance to see how things are in your hands. Now you're trying to push them back to the father. Talk about co-parent. And another thing that gets me that I've been seeing a lot on Kendra G show. One of these last shows, she had a female on there had the nerve to be sitting in the same house with her baby daddy talking about, I ain't call you for me, Kendra. My baby daddy right here. Negro, if y'all friends like that, be together. You ain't gonna convince me that we just friends, we such friends, then you should be together. The assignment is to raise the children you created, be together. You know what I'm saying? And quit running around talking about all this co-parenting crap, because they ain't nothing but a load of crap. Co-parent is gonna be whatever that guardian said it is, whatever them courts say it is, which takes power and control from the man in the first place. But y'all want these men to walk with their chests out. Man, get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. If you strip him of masculinity and them different things, expect him to be gone. Expect them children to be something that you gonna have an issue with, and it should be your issue because you created it, and that's why you got that broad out there in that airport thinking that it was okay. And I'm still scratching my head wondering, please tell me you had some drugs or some alcohol or something, because you just really tweaked. Kept messing with this man, and then when you got somebody in between you, oh, let me take advantage of this simp, and I'm a measure. First, I'm a swing and act like I'm a point. Then I'm just go ahead and slap him and run. Nah, you got what you deserve with your little rotten tail. You got right what you deserve. You met Ray Lewis.
Right.
So hey,
smacking stuff, boy.
Man, and then these bugs see what
that
happened.
little smacking stuff, boy. You
Man, boy,
you
that mess she did. I mean, the way it was the way she measured it for me. I'm like, ooh, you just gonna play with throw a fake one, then come back with the other one. Ooh,
he said, ooh.
Ooh, she do, and that's just what dudes. And he said, "Ooh, no, you didn't." Push that. Man, and that man was chopping that dude down like he was, man. You can't tell that cat didn't play no football. Every move he made was football.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Like,
So
man,
yeah, man. So yeah, good show, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's what we do. We call out the shenanigans, all these narratives that people try to throw out. Even though they swinging with the windmills, we ain't gonna let them do it. We ain't gonna let them do it, man. I'm out on that one, man.
I appreciate it, bro. So he's swinging with the windmills and up here threatening to get their husband messed up, putting their husband in harm's way, all that mess. But you know, we cool on that. Hey, 3 times for the Trinity, man, for my panel, Big John, King Dwayne, and Mr. D tonight. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what the T.I. is. Man, shout out to everybody tonight. Shout out to the panel. Man, shout out to the chat where wasn't nobody in the chat room, but shout out to the viewers. The viewers that's watching. Shout out to y'all. Man, if you feeling froggy, you want to donate tonight, go ahead. Right down below, it says $, TYRENJO, Tyron Joe. Fiesta. Hey. My. Hey, tap in with us on Thursday night. We'll be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We speak about politics. How this government is using you against you. How the government is using your own people against you. Ooh. Man, tonight was fun. Calling out the games. Calling out the games that people play. The games that women primarily play against men. But we all supposed to be one. We all supposed to be in this thing together, not against each other. But why is that? You go to different other countries, and people not against each other like that. They're trying to help each other. All right, it's time. My. Hey, tell me, have you seen her? She's with me. Oh. Tell me, have you seen her? She's with me. Oh. Shorty, won't you come my way? Hey. Man.
Ooh. First off, let's start by saying this. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by real men. Not no fake, not no phony, but real men drink water. Because what our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. If we not drinking water, we can't use our third leg. Take a sip. Cheers. Shout out to the bunch. The bunch had that crab claw on King Dwayne, y'all. But he was able to shake through. They was able to loose their grip. Breakthrough. This dance right here gonna call it a breakthrough. This is what King Dwayne need to do next time when the bunch got that crab claw on his neck. He about to break through. I don't think King Dwayne seen it. That's good. Breakthrough. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I had a coworker, she said she wants some variety. Oh man, I said, girl, you done had enough variety. You done had enough variety. First off, I want to start by saying this. Man, shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson, Uncle Jesse Lee Peterson, shout out.
What a girl. Beta girl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, some people have done this before.
You married your mama.
Yep. Not all.
Not all, but most.
What is the family structure, Uncle Jesse?
God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children.
That's it. God in Christ, Christ over man, man over woman, and woman over what? Children. Let's hit it one more time.
God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children.
That's it. That's it. If you don't have that type of structure, men, if you don't have that type of structure in your family, this is what's gonna be. This is what you're doing.
You married your mama.
That's right. You married your mama. You don't want to marry your mama, do you? Hit it one more time so you know.
God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children.
But you know what, old girl, she said she want to run a little bit.
Yeah, I want to run a little bit. Yeah, I want to run a little. Yeah, I want to run a little. Yeah, I want to run a little. Yeah, I want to run a. Yeah, I want to run a little. Yeah, I want to run a little bit. Yeah, yeah, I want to run a little. Yeah, yeah, I want to run.
Hold on. Stop the music. Cut it out. All right, try that.
Yeah, I want to run a. Yeah, I want to run a. Yeah, I want to run a. Yeah, I want to run a little bit. 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 Yeah,
she want to run
a little bit. Yeah, I want to run a little bit. Yeah, I want to run a little bit. Yeah, I want to run a little bit.
Oh. Oh, won't you come my way? Hey, hey, shorty. Get it, shorty, get it, shorty, get it, shorty, get it, shorty. Say, shorty, say, shorty. Shorty, 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 shorty. Shorty, 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 shorty. Oh, so we got Biggie in the building. Oh, so.
Who all know this? Who all know this?
To all the ladies in the place
With style and grace.
allow me to lace these lyrical
Dishes in the bushes.
Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping my weight is where you find me. The back of the club, maxing moves, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing,
come on.
blasting. But I just can't quit because
One of you
homies Biggie
got to creep with, sleep with.
Keep the ep a secret, why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to be greedy. I got mad friends with BzNz.
Oh, you know what song this is right here, y'all.
I got something.
Do.
Busted. It's 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Where you been?
Baby, didn't you get my two-way?
Dwayne, you remember this?
You alive? I called Keisha and Tanya and they were both at home.
But I didn't say them though.
But they're no good friends, I know. Girl, you better
wait before you get all upset. Here's the truth.
Talk to me.
I was with my girl when she got some bad news.
She was busted like a mug too. She was trying to get herself out of the situation. She couldn't even do it.
I'm telling you, now she was so upset she asked me to stay with her.
She couldn't even do it.
You know, just pick up the phone and call me.
I was gonna do that, but it slipped my mind. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah, well, I got something for you. Tell me what's her name?
Sharon.
Where you live?
The man's name.
Billy.
She got kids.
I think
1 or 2.
She got kids.
Baby, yes, no.
That's one thing I gotta know. How the hell is she your friend? If you don't know if she got kids, go upstairs.
Busted.
Pack your bags.
Busted.
While you at it,
Busted.
call a cab.
Busted.
It's obvious.
Busted.
You're playing around. Busted. Go upstairs and get your out of here now.
Frank, please hear me out.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
But I can explain everything.
Right now, I want you out this house.
Baby, please, one more chance. Let me tell you where I've been.
Quit wasting my time and say what's on your mind.
Me and some girlfriends, we went dancing. Me, Shaniqua, Shaquan, and Robin.
Well, if y'all was going shopping, why didn't you just check in?
I was, but then I thought my cellular was off.
Now earlier, you said dancing, but when I just
Busted.
asked, you said shopping.
Busted.
Tell me which one you were doing.
Oh, baby, I must be confused.
Yeah, right, you're real confused. Tell me where you been.
Dancing.
Dancing where? The name of the club.
Kisses.
What time it is?
1 or 2.
What time it is?
3, 4.
Here's one thing I gotta know. At first you say dancing, but now you say shopping. Go upstairs, pack your bags.
Uh-oh. Look at that. She just gonna be blunt with it. She gonna be blunt with it.
See, baby, you're my little secret.
Look at that.
If you don't
They
tell,
blind like
I
a
won't
mug.
tell, and that's how we gotta keep it. See, baby, you're my little secret.
This that after party, y'all.
If you don't tell, I won't tell.
Throw them
and that's how we
wands.
gotta keep it.
Did anybody see ya? Come into my house last night when I got your message in my beeper. That you wanna do everything I like. Alright.
Like being in the same room with you and your girlfriend. The fact that she don't know.
She don't know.
It turns me on. She'll never guess in a million years that we got this thing going on.
You're my little secret. That's how we should keep
Nobody has to know.
So everybody's mind
About me and you.
Everything so, but they don't really know.
Yeah, she had a secret. She had a secret. Look at that.
I guess change is good for any of us.
Shout out to my nigga
Whatever
Pop.
it take for any of
Shout out
y'all
to my
niggas get
nigga
up out
Pop.
of the hood. Shit, I'm with you. I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad.
Nothing but love for you. Do you think, boy? Yeah. All the homies that I ain't talked to in a while, I'ma send this one out for y'all. Know what I mean? Cause I ain't mad at you. Heard y'all tearing up shit out there.
I ain't mad at you. Oh.
Yeah, niggas.
Man, come on, y'all know this is the jam.
Now we was once two niggas of the same kind. Quick to holler at a hoochie with the same line. You was just a little smaller, but you still roll. Got stressed to YA and hit the hood swole. Remember when you had a Jerry curl, didn't quite learn. On the block with your Glock, tripping off Sherm. Collect calls to the tip, saying how you changed. You a Muslim now, no more dope game. Heard you might be coming home, just got bail. Wanna go to the mosque and wanna chase tail. It seems I lost my little homie, he's a changed man. Hit the pen and now no sinning is the game plan. When I talk about money, all you see is the struggle. When I tell me it's trouble. Congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she gotta play it for life. And that's no bullshit. I know we grew apart. You probably don't remember. I used to pay for your sister, but never went up in her. And I can see us at the school we bomb on the first motherfucker with the wrong shit on. Now the whole shit's changed. And we don't even kick it. Got a big money scheme. And you ain't even with it. Knew in my heart you was the same motherfucker bad. Don't throw the toe when it's time to go. You gotta come back. And I can't even trip, cause I'm just laughing at you. You trying hard to maintain, then go ahead, cause I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. We used to be like distant cousins, fighting, playing dozens, whole neighborhood buzzing. Knowing that we wasn't used to catch us on the roof or behind the stairs. I'm getting bits and I'm reminiscing all the time. Besides bumping and
Man, King Dwayne, just tell the bunch.
in time, we learn to live a life of crime.
Since they tried to put that claw on you, just tell them you ain't mad at them. But next time, it ain't gonna happen. Let me quit clowning.
Wipe the tears from my lonely eyes. Said I
ain't
returned, but I gotta
mad, I
fight
ain't
to
mad.
survive. Don't shed a tear, cause mama, I ain't happy here. I feel trial, no more smiles, for a couple of years. They got me going mad. I'm knocking butlers on their backs in my cell, thinking hell, I know one day I'll be back. As soon as I touch down, I told my girl I'll be there, so prepared to get fucked down. The homies wanna kick it, but I'm just laughing at you, cause you's a down ass bitch.
Oh, hold on, Pac. Hold on, Pac. Hold on, Pac. Let's try something else, Pac. Hold on.
Oh yeah. I
Get around.
Still clown when the underground when we come around.
Come around. Yeah. Alright, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Shout out to everybody that tapped in tonight, man. Appreciate the love and the support from you all. Tap back in with us Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace, be blessed.